So most of you guys know I've been fascinated with Tesla for some time now. I'm intrigued on how they can make electric vehicles and vehicles that are faster than actually most gas-powered vehicles. But here lately, I have come across different information about SpaceX relating to life on Mars. Now, they haven't found life on Mars, but here's the key. They are looking to move human life form from Earth to Mars. Now, this is an interesting topic for me because Mars, as we know it, is not sustainable for life. So they have to make it sustainable. I found a few videos. We're gonna have a look at it, and you guys tell me what you would think about living on Mars.
Musk's ambition is to see humans living permanently on Mars. He is getting ready to ship up to 1 million people to Mars, where they will start a new life. The Mars colonization is the main motive for the new Starship rocket that Musk is leading the development of. The two-stage rocket has many features that will help Musk achieve his ambition. For example, it is completely reusable, which will greatly reduce the cost of launching humans and cargo into space. Cost is crucial here because many tons of supplies have to be transported from Earth to Mars. The Starship also uses fuel that is theoretically possible to produce on Mars, which will ensure there is enough fuel to send the Starship back to Earth. Musk is pushing the SpaceX crew to work around the clock to complete the Starship, which is necessary if he will meet his goal of sending the first set of humans to Mars by the middle of the decade. He plans to raise funds for the effort from SpaceX's satellite internet Starlink business. However, Mars is very harsh, and for the colonizers to survive on the planet, Musk has to do something: terraform the planet. The idea is to make Mars as habitable as the Earth, or almost. One of the main things lacking on Mars and is a problem for humans is a protective atmosphere. But Musk has come up with an idea that we admit is crazy: nuking the poles. Musk theorizes that blasting both poles of Mars with nuclear missiles will create artificial suns that will warm the planet, producing an atmosphere similar to the Earth's.
Now, first and foremost, my very first thing that I have is going to be who's in charge of life on Mars. When everybody gets to Mars, who is in charge? Is there going to be one leader? Is there going to be a group of people in charge? Is whoever gets there first in charge, or is the world in charge of Mars? So before I get my ass on a rocket ship and take my ass to Mars to live, I most definitely want to know who's going to be in charge of that, because once you get there, you may not make it back from Mars. Now, some of that is because there's no way to take off from Mars. So they're looking at ways that they can generate fuel from Mars to be able to leave Mars. But even then, you're gonna be stuck on Mars for at least 2 to 3 years before that cycle comes around, whether you can take that trip back.
By the Earth to Mars transit window, for which we would use something known as Hohmann transfer orbit. This is the elliptical orbit used to transfer between two circular orbits around a central body, in this case, the Sun. We have a launch window for this transfer, but it only happens once every 26 months, and the journey time between the two planets is going to be somewhere between 6 and 9 months. And it's more or less the same deal coming back. You have to wait for that window to open again. So round trip, Earth to Mars, we'd be looking at 4 to 5 years minimum.
I don't know, but I think it's interesting, and I wouldn't mind, being one of the first people to try to live on Mars. But first, I want to know who's in charge. Period. That's all I have in this video. I just thought that was very interesting to find that they're trying to get people on Mars that soon. Within, I think they said the year 2030. 2030. That's like what? I'll be like 40 years old almost by the time they get that figured out. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified each time I upload a video. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on.